Colorado's team GPA for the first time in Colorado football history was over 3.0. And I'm going to show this video, just Coach Prime kind of hearing about this news. Take a listen.
This is the most wonderful news for the first time in the history of CU football ever world record over a 3.0 GPA.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ever.
And every semester, what do? We go.
Climb.
Yeah, Matt, what are your thoughts on that? I think it's a huge victory. Whether those on social media or whoever don't want to give it some light, I think it's great. Matt, go ahead.
Look, I never helped towards this number ever. I was a terrible student, but I got a degree, bitch. So fuck it. This is all we talked about this yesterday too. Like this is awesome. Or Tuesday. Look, if this means that his guys listen to him when they say go to class and stop smoking dope and being an idiot and stop being a fucking college kid. Go be a professional. So this is awesome. That means we got some smart kids, or they're good at just going to class and sitting there and asking a question every now and then, so the coach, the teacher knows they're there. Either way, I'm with it. So this is just another thing that instead of looking at like all the people who thought it was Grand Theft Auto and blah, 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 blah. Actually, it's a bunch of scholars that go to class and have a 3.0. So maybe the football team and all the people associated with it aren't the problem in Boulder. Maybe it's all the dope smoking idiot frat boys.
Yeah, maybe. So I'm just saying we can all live together. Every time I go to the CU game, all I do is dodge joints. Every other guy's like, "You want to smoke?" And I'm like, "Dude, we're in the stadium." Yeah,
the kid's standing right here. No, get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, no doubt. And
get you out on the field. Stop fucking around.
Yeah, that's hilarious. One thing I want to highlight is Coach Prime and Coach Prime's effort in this, and really the point I wanted to bring up to the outgoing seniors. He had a message to them. He said, "When you stop going to class and I see a multitude of F and D's on a report card, it's going to affect your check." Take a listen to this.
Seniors, I want you to listen to this. This is evident. Like Coach Ray don't say, I don't get involved in that. What y'all are earning or what you're making. Quit playing with your hair. You're a grown man. Don't play with your hair while you're talking to another man. Okay, I don't get involved with what you make and whatever. But when you stop going to class, now you're affecting me. So we're going to affect your check. When you stop going to class and I see a multitude of F's and D's up, we're going to affect your check. Do we understand that? No, because I don't want you running to Coach Ray saying, "Well, man, why y'all took this out of my check?" Well, that's the way it is in the pros. When you stop doing certain things that you're supposed to do, that you signed up to do, you're going to be affected. So we're going to do that.
I love it. Matt, go ahead.
Now you can find college kids, bro, the world we live in. So I'm with this. Accountability. You don't want to go to class, you lose money. You're going to get an F, you're losing money. You're going to be a dickhead and not do your job, you're losing money. And then you know what happens after you lose money? You lose opportunity. Then you know what happens after you lose opportunity? Peace. Rocks get kicked, and you go to the transfer portal, and that's a fucking fact. Yeah. So I love that he does this because, look, man, I got suspended in college. I got arrested multiple times. It was before social media, thank God. There's no transfer portal, and Coach Barnett did everything in his power over the 5 years I was there to keep me eligible and keep me in school. And I kind of stretched the rules a little bit. I was not the most tame 18 to 22-year-old, okay? Now, all that said, if I wouldn't have had him as my coach giving me another opportunity but making me earn it over and over again, suspending me and making me go to junior college and get a 4.0 to get, like, if I didn't get a 4.0, I couldn't get back on the team. So I had to do it. And he made me do certain things that when I got to the NFL and they were like, okay, you're in the drug testing program because you smoked. And old Matt, college Matt would have been like, well, fuck. You know, I can get away with it. I can probably smoke and get away with it. But I smoked for 5 years.
Mm.
And when they were like, yeah, we can get you out of the drug testing program, I was like, no, I'll stay in it. I like the structure.
Mm.
I don't care. Why? It doesn't matter. Another 2 years away, I'm already up anyway. What difference does it fucking make? So sometimes you got to go through a little bit of hell to get to the other side. And if you're learning how to deal with it in college rather than learning how to deal with it in the league, you don't want to be Johnny Manziel, dog. You don't want to just be the guy that goes to college and runs fucking wild and does whatever he wants and gets to the NFL and thinks you can do the same shit. It don't work like that. They'll ship your ass out of there faster than you can say Johnny fucking Manziel. I know everybody watched that documentary and they were like, oh, Johnny Manziel's awesome. I looked at it and I was like, what a fucking waste of talent, dog.
Yeah.
Like, what a waste. What a fucking waste. What a dickhead. Like, dude, you have the world by the nuts and you didn't even get your pension. You're a first fucking rounder and you don't have your vest. You don't have your vest, dog. You can't, you ain't got this paperwork.
Yeah.
So, like, dude, it's the lessons in life come from from different places, and Coach Prime's not afraid to tell his own story to help you learn, but to also use other people's failures to teach people. And like, you know, you only fail if you quit, but at the same time, repetitive action leads to bad things. So, you know, I like this. I like that he's holding everyone accountable. I love the good grades. I don't want guys failing out. You know how you fail in college? You don't go to class.
Yeah.
That's literally the only thing I tell all my guys. Just go to fucking class. I don't care if you fucking went out the night before. You're a college kid. Man the fuck up. Drink some water and some coffee and go to class. Don't sleep till noon and wake up and act like you did everything today to maximize yourself before you go to practice. Yeah. Like, just go to class. The reason I struggled in college is because I didn't go to class. When I started going to class, I got 4 O's and shit. It's impossible not to get involved if you're there. So, you know, Coach Prime holding this standard, man, it's good to see. Because, look, everybody thought when Coach Prime got this job that he would, like, cater to the players and they'd be running wild and, like, there'd be no discipline. Remember all those fucking conversations?
Yes.
If anything, he doesn't cater to anyone. He knows what he is and who he is and what he brings to the table. The kids need him and that place way more than he needs them. He'll go find another player quick. Mm-hmm. And like, and he uses that to his advantage in a good way to make sure that they're doing their fucking jobs and going to class and being respectable men. When's the last time anybody saw a CU guy get arrested?
That's a good question.
When's the last time, like, that lacy, stupid fuck? You remember that kid in the opening game of the year when he got the fucking personal foul for shooting the gun from LSU?
Yeah.
And you got Brian Kelly on the sideline yelling at him, who the fuck do you think you are? You're so super uncoachable, blah, blah, blah. Well, what happened to that kid in the last 2 weeks?
What happened to that kid? He hit and ran, killed a Marine.
DUI. Killed somebody driving his car and then evaded.
Yeah.
And then evaded and ran for 2 days like they're not going to fucking catch you. And now he went from first rounder to fucking, you know, he went from having a jersey number to having a fucking inmate number.
Yeah.
That's because nobody could discipline him or no one tried. Everyone's just like, well, he's a good player and he's fast and he can catch the ball, so he'll be fine. We don't need to worry about him. And in my opinion, the guys who are the best are the ones you need to harp on the hardest. Mm-hmm. I don't get Breck and Deacon and Reese and Nick and Moon and all these freaks in the gym. And we got these 2 new kids, this Evan Hines kid from Broomfield who's 6'7", 310, and then Eden Garda something from Green Mountain who's 6'5", 295. We got this big kid named Aiden Lee, big black kid, 6'7", like 215, really defensive end, like super stiff, but he's getting it. He's learning like the fluidity of the position. We got some fucking dogs in there right now, bro. I can't wait for tomorrow morning because the coaches come in, and those days are always fun during the off season. But I'm on these kids' asses. If you watch anything I post, there's no love loss. Like, I'm not sitting there like, oh, that was a really good set. let me hold your balls real quick to make sure you get my competition. Come over here. Let me scratch your back real quick and tell you how good you are. That was incredible. It's the best pass that I've ever seen. And that guy you're playing against has no chance. You don't even need to work hard anymore. You can go sit in the corner and have a drink, and you can just watch because you're special. And please don't leave me for my competition. Nah, fuck all that. That's not the way this works.